I quit my job. That's one way of starting it. Well, rewind back a little bit, let me introduce myself a little bit. My name is Helen and I am an occupational therapist, and I have been working in this job for about 2 years since I graduated from school. Well, overall, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Okay, I have to be very honest. I love doing clinicals, I love seeing patients, I love that the work that I do, it makes some impact on someone else's life, and it helps them to improve their quality of life so much better, and it always makes me feel so happy to put a smile on my patient's face whenever they have an achievement in their recovery. And seriously, I really took pride in every single moment of every patient that I ever worked with. They are the best. Okay, even though there were hard times as well, but we got through it, right? Well, anyway, back to the main topic. I quit my job. For the past 2 years of all of these things going on, besides doing clinical stuff, of course there's more than just doing clinical works. There are always some bureaucracy, and there's always policies and management stuff like that that's come in the job. And when I first started this job, I actually got the opportunity to start my career in a startup center, and the experience, that was amazing. It made me realize what kind of therapist I wanted to be and how my career wanted to go going forward from that. And I feel that I was really lucky to be mentored by all those amazing leaders and seniors that really took their effort into mentoring me and grew me into something and showed me what my career would be. And I will always forever be grateful for all of those who had helped me and guide me throughout my career journey. Even until now, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't because of you guys. Thank you so much. But I came to this decision to quit my job because it has been a little bit too much for me. When I first started, I was really excited, and I also started to realize that I have so much potential to go on as well, more than being just a clinical therapist. And so from there, went on my postgraduate study in MBA while doing full-time work at the same time. So it's part-time MBA and full-time occupational therapist. And well, it has been a crazy 2 years. Working a healthcare job, the schedule is always really hectic and really packed, and then there's a part-time master that's going on. And I thought I was handling well. For the past 2 years, there's been a lot of issue when it comes to scheduling clash, and sometimes I have class but I have work at the same time. How am I supposed to make two of them at the same time? The expectation of that, it was difficult, it's brutal. Okay, if anyone would want to start a master and you're thinking about doing part-time, hey, I would say please think twice. Think carefully if that's what you really wanted to do, because it's really not for the weak. And I always hear a lot of people telling me that I wonder how you can handle all of this at the same time. You seems to be handling it quite well. Well, to be honest, guys, I am not handling very well all the time. I may look like I'm handling well, I'm going around and getting things done, but me, it has been crazy, and sometimes I barely have time for myself most of the time, and it comes with a lot of sacrifice. And I guess I finally hit the point again, the burnout point. And I guess I've been burnt out for a very long time, but I just keep hanging on and pushing and hustle, and until you hit that one point that I guess you just really need to put a pause in between career chasing and also finishing the studies. You can have it all, to be honest. Technically you can, but I'm just saying it's not going to be a very pleasant life that you'll be having for that period of time. I know a lot of people will say at the end we worth it. Yes, I know for sure it's going to be worth it, but it's just, is it worth But the question is it worth the time right now? I'm not saying we just have to think about the moment and ignoring the future, but there are times that you really need to start prioritizing your own well-being, and I guess that's where I am right now. And with the sacrifices that I make to finish my studies, it comes with some other employment issues as well. Not every employment can be really supportive with this lifestyle that you want in order to fulfill your education. And yeah, so there are some shortcomings when it comes to employment and workers' right literacy, stuff like that. And I don't really want to get too much into that because I feel that it's something that out of courtesy I would like to extend to my previous employers, because we have our ups and downs. There are things that I learned from that employment, but there are also things that upset me too much that it made me come to this decision that I had to leave. I have to come on my own, because it's bad enough that I have to handle my job and my studies at the same time, and on top of that I have to make sure that I was being paid right, I was being paid on time, I'm getting paid the workload that is what required of me, and the working terms, the working environment that was no longer suitable for me to work on it, because there's only so much a person can hang on to. So yeah, at the end I decided to quit my job, and now I'm going to focus on prioritizing my own well-being and also finishing my MBA study, because I still have one more terms of elective subjects to do, which is supposed to be a very easy one. Okay, it's not as intense as the core subjects that I had for the past 1.5 years. So I'm almost at the finishing line. Really grateful. At this point I just want to get this over and done with. Yeah. So therefore this is the beginning of my 300 days of unemployment. So if you ask me why 300 days, because as a workaholic, as an overachiever myself, I know I needed to take a break to prioritize my well-being and also figure out what's my next step to go forward in my career. So I know that I would never just quit my job and just be out of it, because I love doing clinical. No matter how tiring and exhausting this job is, I still love doing clinical. That's one thing I have known for sure. So yeah, I'm still an occupational therapist. Okay, I'm still doing my OT jobs. It's just that I'm not doing in full-time employment anymore. I'm doing freelance. I'm working on my own, getting my own clients, maybe start up to have my own private practice for home rehab, home services. So yeah, there's still some income going on. When I say I quit my job, I don't just sit around and not do anything. A girl has to pay for her own bill. I have my rental place I have to pay for, my phone bills, all of that. I'm still paying for my own bills, so I still need to get a job for myself. But this time I choose to work on my own terms, my own flexibility, and the way how I believe a working environment for a therapist should be. And that is what I'm going for from that. But of course, at the same time, I'm going freelance right now. I also do tutoring as well, because I've been tutoring high school kids for science since I was in university days. So it's a long time that I've been doing that. So I'm still gonna keep doing some of it, just as part of my freelance job. But my main business operation, my main working activity is still going to be prioritized, focusing on my clinical work, because it's still something that I'm passionate about, and I want to find, kind of a passion to do clinical work again, because with a lot of other external factors that was going on, it was making me feel very miserable and dreadful to go to work for the past few months at my last place of employment, and that was it. Which is why there is 300 days of employment that I will be still doing my clinical work, while at the same time I will be spending some time for myself and my family, to travel around, you know, to get to do something that I always wanted to try. So I told myself that every week I'm going to try something new. I am going to work on like my own personal goal projects, and whatever is bouldering, pickleball, paddling, tennis game. I never played tennis before, but yeah, I mean, it's all about trying new things, right? It's now I have time for myself. I want to work on something that would make me feel purposeful and also excited about life again, or else everything is just going to be so miserable, and I don't think that's the life that I want for myself. Yeah. So, which is why there is this YouTube channel where I'm going to start a series on 300 days of unemployment, and I will be doing weekly vlogs. I'm trying to be consistent about something. I'm trying to have personal goals, I'm trying to work on myself, and this is one of it. So welcome to my journey of unemployment days. I hope you're enjoying the journey, because I hope that I do. I'm not sure that I will, and I'll try my best to bring more insights to all of you about how is it like to be an occupational therapist. And also I will be starting my own private practice on home rehab as well. So it's probably I might be doing some occupational therapist related content or rehab related content in this page. So you guys can go check it out and follow it. It's something new. But it's going to be slow for sure, but we'll get there. No. See you guys soon, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video.